Alex.
I'm Jason. We're the Table Monkeys, and today we are going to be drawing names for the Battle for the Sledge round robin out in Dunnville next Saturday.
Coming up next Saturday, and it's going to be awesome. We've got 4 different weight classes: 175, 200, 225, and 225 plus.
And the way we've done it is we've got 12 people and 12 pullers in each class, and then both arms. So it's a bunch of different pullers for the day. And what we're going to do is take those 12 guys right now and draw names and split them into 2 different groups of 6. And then those 2 groups of 6 are going to run 2 6-man round robins at the same time. And then the winner of each group is going to face off as a super match to determine the winner of that class.
Yep, so we're going to start with the 175 class right now, and we're going to go Group A, Group B. I'll pick Group A, Jason will pick Group B, and then we'll get all the matches for the first round.
And for any of there's a couple classes where we've got teammates that are in the same class, so if they end up in the same group, we're just going to make an executive decision as the guys kind of running it and knowing the pullers of who to switch them with to make sure that we got teammates separated as much as possible.
Right, and then we have Evan Burgoyne and Dalen Thomas who are refereeing, and they're in the same weight class. So
yeah, right hand, yeah. So they're going to get separated from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pick Group A first. All the names are in the bowl here. First name is Alexander King. So he gets number 1 spot, which means that he always gets to pick choice aside.
Yeah.
He's going to get called to the table first.
Yeah.
So that's the advantage there.
For sure. Okay, so then I'm going to pick first spot for Group B. And it's going to be Paul Rio.
Paul Rio, okay. Back to Group A.
Yep.
Kevin Carrier.
Kevin Carrier, spot 2, Group A. Okay, so now Group B, spot 2. Steve K. Top Troll.
Top Troll.
Top Troll.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, sorry, I put that in the wrong spot. That goes down there.
Donald Burns gets the number 3 spot.
Number 3 spot for Group A. And so now we're doing number 3 spot for Group B. And I've got Tom Higgins, number 3 spot, Group B. And we got number 4 spot, Group A.
Jordan Jones.
Jordan Jones, back from the Muskokes.
Yeah.
All right, Group B, spot 4, Jacob Zimmerman.
Okay, back to Group A. Number 5 spot, we got Nigel Young.
Nice. And then Group B, spot 5, Miguel LeBlanc. Going against Top Troll, round 1. This is your best chance. This is your best opportunity, Top Troll.
And number 6 spot in Group A, Mike Hassos.
Mike Hassos, 6th, Group A. So the last name in the bowl is going to be Gabe Zimmerman.
All right, so now we have all the names ready for Group A and Group B, and we actually have 2 brothers, Gabriel and Jacob Zimmerman, in Group B, and we want to separate them so they're not pulling in the same class. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch Gabriel Zimmerman out for Donald Burns.
They're about the same level as far as we're concerned, so that's a good switch. It doesn't weaken either class.
Yeah.
It keeps the level pretty much the same.
And then we also know that Donald Burns and Tom Higgins really want to pull each other, and fresh to fresh obviously makes a huge difference.
So we figure let's give them that match right off the bat and just switch Jacob and Donald on the bottom here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really change much for Jacob or Donald as far as the rotation is concerned. Again, the only spot that really has any advantage is the first draw. After that, it's pretty much even.
Yeah, so everything else stays the same. So now let's go over the matches. For Group A, we have Alexander King going against Mike Hassos. Then we have Kevin Carrier going against Nigel Young. And then finally, Gabriel Zimmerman versus going against Jordan Jones.
Right, and this is just for the first round. Those are the matches for Group A, and then the first round matches for Group B. We've got first match Paul Rio versus Jacob Zimmerman. Second match is going to be Steve K versus Miguel LeBlanc. Now these guys are teammates, but they also really want to pull each other, so it's a good fresh match. We decided not to try to switch things around anymore and just let them pull each other fresh and in the same group. And then the last match of the first round is going to be Tom Higgins versus Donald Burns. And then the way that this rotation works is basically spot 1 stays the same, and then every other spot just rotates 1 spot clockwise.
Yeah.
So, and then we go until everybody's pulled each other. So everybody's gonna pull 5 matches. It doesn't matter if you lose all 5 matches. There's no elimination. It's not like double or triple elimination. You finish the full round robin. The only way that you stop pulling is if you get injured or something and you can't continue pulling, which obviously we hope. doesn't
Yes,
happen.
of course.
Everybody stay safe. Your safety is your own responsibility, but obviously the refs will look out for people as well.
Right. So that's the 175 class. Let's move on to 200.
Yeah.
All right. Now on to the 200-pound right-handed class.
Yeah, and this should go kind of quick now because I think we've explained most of how it works. So he's drawn A, I'm drawn B. Here we go.
Here we go. First name is
Make it random.
Keanu McGill.
Keanu against spot 1, Group A. All right, spot 1, Group B. That is 1, and it is Paul Belmore. Says it's the first time he's going to be fresh in a long time. That's your best spot right there, Paul.
Okay, now on to Group A, the second pick. Zach Bandali.
Zach. Up and coming.
Yeah,
Good spot. All right, spot 2, Group B. Darrell Staken. Beast.
Taking one of the contenders to win the whole thing, I think.
At the 200 class?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's looking good.
All right, number 3 spot, William Steele.
Another
Kind of an unknown.
Yeah.
But he's
honestly, this
super
class
strong.
is stacked.
Yeah.
This class is stacked. All right, spot 3, Group B. I've got Jeff Purdy. Beast.
Strong boy.
First real tournament, but absolute beast.
Okay, number 4 spot, Group A. Umesh Dervas.
Ooh. Got to make weight, but a beast.
Yeah.
What a beast. And he's doing a good job. I think he's going to make it. I'm not worried about him. All right, spot 4, Group B. Eddie. How do you say it again? Arujo.
I think. Let me know, Eddie.
Yeah.
Okay, Group A, number 5. Anthony Biafore.
Woo!
Freight train. Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. All right. Spot 5 for Group B. We've got Derek Askey.
Okay, number 6 spot, Group A, finishing the class. James Min.
James Min.
Bonneville boy.
Hometown.
Yeah.
All right, and actually he's more from like I guess Etobicoke or like somewhere in between there in Toronto, but that's where he pulls with. And then Dylan Costa is the last spot for Group B. So let's see. We're gonna check quick if we have to make any switches, and we'll get right back to you. All right. After a formal review, we feel like everything's pretty even. There's no need to switch anybody. There are a couple guys that pull together that are in the same group, but not anybody that's asked not to pull against the other guy in the same group or that are so close that we feel it's worth making a switch. So let's run through the matches.
Group A, we have Keanu McGill versus James Min. Then we got Zach Bandali versus Anthony Biafore.
Yep.
And then finally, William Steele versus Umesh Dervas.
And then again, so these are going to be running at the same time, Group A and Group B. We got 2 tables going. And the Group A matches will be match 1, Paul Belmore versus Dylan Costa. Match 2 is going to be Darrell Staken versus Derek Askey. And then match 3 is going to be Jeff Purdy versus Eddie Arujo is what we're going with. And then again, the rotation is going to go from there. That's just the first round. Everybody's going to pull 5 matches. And the winner of Group A is going to face the winner of Group B in a super match at the end.
There we go.
Let's move on. 225.
All right, now on to the 225 right-handed class.
Here we go.
All the names in the hat. Group A.
No looking.
First name is Sergey Kaczynski, I think. That's my best guess.
Yeah. Sergey.
Sergey.
Haven't seen him in a while, but he
Oh,
seems
yeah.
eager. So, all right. Spot 1, Group B is Joseph Spolja.
Bullshit. Okay.
God damn.
He doesn't need any more advantages.
Yeah, I know. He's already taken a good favorite. Well, his matches weren't too easy. How was his right hand match? Did he have a right hand match at Mantis?
No, he didn't.
Okay, so his right hand is looking fresh.
Second name is Mike Smith.
Mike Smith. Yeah. Toronto boy. All right. Second name for Group B, Alex Keary.
Oh shit!
You guys get split right off the bat.
That's good.
That's nice.
Good,
That's
yeah.
nice.
I mean, I would have liked a rematch, but
Well, you guys maybe see each other in the finals.
maybe we'll
Yeah.
see. Okay,
It's a stacked class.
third spot is Tarek Askey.
Woo! Yeah, he's decided to pull both classes because he wants that the Spartan helmet and the hammer. He wants all the awards. He wants
Okay,
everything.
good luck, bro.
Yeah, so he just wants to pull his ass off. No, he's a beast. All right, spot 3, Group B. Again, this is the 225 class, in case we weren't clear about that. Jamil and I can't remember how to say his last name. I don't know this guy. He's coming with Casey Bosom from Montreal. So yeah, he's group. I'll put his full name on the screen, but I can't remember how to say it.
Okay, number 4 spot, Group A. Jeff Cozier.
Nice.
He's a Belleville boy, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So spot 4, Group B. Yep. I want one to like just stick in my hand, and that's the one I take. There we go. Okay. Jamie Staken.
Fuck. He's in my class.
He's gonna be in one of them. You got Joseph and Jamie.
That's not fair. That's not fair. All right, number 8. Fuck. All right, number 5.
He's already
spot,
distracted.
Remy Filardo.
Yeah, Remy. Spot 5, Group B. Steve Noonan, I think.
Yeah.
Noonan, yeah.
Okay, number 6 spot finishes up Group A. It's gonna be Victor Belov.
Ooh.
Strong boy.
Nice. Yeah, strong boy. Oh, I don't have to.
Yeah.
It's one name left. So Tyler Hamilton. Wow, Group B is stacked.
Group B sucks, man.
Group
Fuck.
B is stacked. Good. I mean, they're both dominant, but definitely I see some heavy hitters in Group B.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So
let's. I don't think there's anybody that we need to switch
No.
as far as like it's just the luck of the draw at this point,
Yeah.
right? So
all right. So Group A matches.
Yep.
They'll start out with Sergey going against Victor Belov.
it's a little
Eastern European,
Eastern
yeah.
European showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then
Mike Smith versus Remy. How'd you say his last name?
Filardo.
Filardo. I should know. I'm Italian, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucking horrible with
And
names.
then the third match for Group A is going to be Derek Askey versus Jeff Cozier.
Yeah, and then again, same time as that's happening, Group B is going to be having their matches. First match there is going to be Joseph Spoljar versus Tyler Hamilton. They pulled at a BAL here in a super match.
Oh, yeah.
A while ago, and,
Yeah.
and Joseph
Joseph
showed
won.
some serious dominance. But
Oh, yeah.
Tyler's been training. Tyler's good. You know, anything can happen, and that's that. Like, because of Tyler's King's move, that's an interesting first round for Joseph if he gets caught up in that at all.
That's hope.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
hope.
yeah, right? Okay, and then match 2 for Group B is going to be yourself, Alex Keary, versus Steve Noonan, who is, I guess he's got a lot of experience, but he hasn't pulled since the end, like since pandemic or for the
Okay.
last 2 years or so. So he's just trying to get back into it. I don't know how much he's been training, but that should be an interesting match. And then Jamil versus Jamie Staken
Yeah.
is going to be the third match. I don't know anything about Jamil, but Jamie's packing a lot a
That's for
so,
sure.
Yeah, a lot
Hopefully
of horsepower
Jamil's
there.
got something.
Yeah, slow him down a bit
Yeah.
and give
Please.
everybody
Come on,
an
Jamil.
opportunity. Anyway, and then from there, it's just going to rotate round robin style. Everybody's going to pull everybody. The winner of A pulls the winner of B, and now moving on to the super heavies.
All right, now on to the super heavyweight class for right hand, the 225 plus. All the names are in this bowl, and we have 2 refs that are competing in this class and 2 brothers, right? So we're probably gonna have to make some decisions afterwards.
But we'll see what happens with the
see what
draws.
happens.
Here we go.
First name for Group A is Cameron Q. I'm not sure what his last name is, but it'll be on the screen.
He's one of the brothers, so he might get switched. No, we don't want to take first seed away from anybody. That's
Yeah.
not happening. He's got that spot.
Yeah.
First seed for Group B, super heavies right hand is going to be Dalen Thomas.
Dylan Thomas.
Woo.
The promise.
The promise, Dalen Thomas.
Okay, Group B or Group
Big
A,
hit, big
number
hit.
2. Oh, Ray Belmore.
Ray Belmore.
Big Ray.
Yeah. Beast. Such a beast. Huge. His hand is retarded.
Yep.
And trains with Rick. He's gonna be hell for a lot of people. All right, Group B, spot 2. We've got Zach Shattuck.
Oof. London boy.
Training beast.
Okay,
Training hard.
Group A, number 3 spots. Casey Bosom. Ooh, big boy from Quebec.
Yeah.
Couple training sessions with Devin
but he's
Larrett.
been pulling since he's like 2 years old. He's a beast.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's 300 pounds now, 300 plus, pulling over 400 pounds, deadlifting everything. All right, Group B, spot 3, we've got Evan Burgoyne. All right, so Evan is going to end up getting switched.
Yeah.
Should we just switch Evan and Casey and then that's done right there?
Sure, let's do that. So Evan Burgoyne moves to Group A, number 3 spot, and Casey, number 3 spot in Group B.
Right.
So hopefully we don't have to make any more changes. All right, so number 4 spot for Group A, Brandon Hallahan.
Nice. All right, number 4 spot, Group B. John Bosom. Oh.
So we're gonna have to switch.
So we're going to have to switch that.
Yeah, this is dad.
Yeah. We'll figure that out at the end.
Okay. All
Let's
right.
see the other spots.
Number 5 spot, Group A, Sam Chappelle, Level Boy.
Nice. Number 5 spot, Group B. Jordan, Q. So at least that they don't have to switch.
Okay,
We got that.
cool.
So we got the brothers figured out. That's good.
All right, so the last spot for Group A is going to be Nick Fortin, pulling the super heavyweight class. Hey, Nick?
Yeah, putting on that weight.
Yeah.
Pancake diet. All right. And then Richard Lovering. Oh, that's perfect because now Evan and Richard and everybody's separated
Yeah.
there. All right. So the only thing we got to do is figure out Casey and John. And they might not. Yeah, that looks like a good switch. So you know what? That makes sense. So they've both drawn fourth.
Yeah.
So it's just switching that. So Brendan Hallahan is switching with John Bosom. And then that is going to be the order. So now let's go through the match order for Super Heavies right hand.
Group A is going to be Cameron Q versus Nick Fortin. And then we've got Ray Belmore versus Sam Chappelle. And then finally, Evan Burgoyne versus John Bosa.
Yeah, and then for Group B, and now this is where it's not going to happen at the exact same time. So there's going to be an overlap between the right-hand super heavies and the left-hand 175s with the two tables in order to allow the refs to do their reffing and do their pulling and everybody be happy. So the Group B matches will start with Dalen Thomas versus Richard Lovering. We've got Zach Shattuck versus Jordan Q, and then Casey Bosom versus Brandon Hallahan, right?
Yes.
And again, round robin rotation. Everybody in the group is going to pull everybody. The winner of each group will face each other in the super match finals.
And that's all the right-handed matches.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to left-hand.
Here we go.
All right, on to left-hand. We've got the 175 class. All the names are in this bowl. We have some brothers in this class, so maybe we'll have to make some decisions.
Paul and Kevin are in this class, like some teammates.
Yeah.
So there probably will be some switches, but let's see how the draw goes.
Okay, Group A, number 1 spot goes to Donald Burns.
Donald Burns. All right. Group B, number 1 spot goes to. I thought I had one. Mark Hoover,
Ooh.
host of the party.
Group A, number 2 spots, Miguel LeBlanc.
Miguel LeBlanc.
I was really want to see Mark and Miguel, but
Yeah,
Maybe we will.
maybe. Well, this is left hand, right?
Yeah, still wanna
Miguel's
see.
left is coming along, but his right is another story. All right, so Group B, spot 2, we've got Mark Theodoru.
Okay.
Mark and Mark.
Group
Not
A,
pulling
number
each other,
3
but-
spots, Steve Kai, Mr. Top Troll.
Top troll. All right, Group 3, spot 3. Sorry, Group B, spot 3. That's how that works. That is 1. Alexander King.
Okay, number 4 spot in Group A is gonna be Paul Rio.
All right. Number 4 spot, Group B. Be Kevin, so this is easy. Gabriel Zimmerman.
Okay, number 5 spot, Group A, Tom Higgins.
Tommy Higgins. Group B, spot 5, Jacob Zimmerman.
Okay, 2 brothers, all right.
There will be a switch happening there more than likely.
All right, number 6 spot in Group A is going to Jordan Jones.
Jordan. And then the last spot for Group B is going to be Kevin Carriere. So Paul
Wow.
and Kevin are separated, which is nice. It looks like Gabe and Jacob is the only switch that we might want to make, right?
All right, so we made an executive decision. We're switching Jacob Zimmerman and Jordan Jones, so the brothers aren't in the same class. Everything else stays the same.
Yep.
So the matches for Group A are going to start with Donald Burns and Jacob Zimmerman, then Miguel LeBlanc versus Tom Higgins, and finally Steve Kai versus Paul Rio.
And then for Group B, and again, because this is part of the overlapping with the Super Heavies, these matches aren't going to happen at the exact same time, but the winner of Group A is still going to face the winner of Group B, and the matches for Group B are going to be Mark Hoover versus Kevin Carriere, right
Rematch.
off the bat,
Yeah.
me match, fresh for fresh, we couldn't have planned it better. And then Mark Theodoro versus Jordan Jones, and then Alexander King versus Gabriel Zimmerman. And then obviously, as we said, it's going to rotate from there. Everybody pulls everybody onto the 200-pound left-hand class.
All right, 200-pound left-handed class. All names in this bowl. Here we go. Group A, number 1 spot is gonna be Greg Watts.
Greg Watts gets the number 1 spots.
It's good.
Yeah. All right, Group B, spot 1. Umesh. There it is.
Contender for sure.
Yeah.
Group
Yeah,
A.
left hand. This is a stacked class,
Yeah.
left hand.
Group A number 2 spot goes to Paul Belmore.
Woo! I mean, for a 200-pounder, being like what 6'5", he's crazy.
Oh yeah.
He's got a monster hand too. All right, so spot 2 for Group B, we've got Joseph Spoljar.
Oh shit, another contender.
He's good. His left hand is not his right hand, but it's still dominant.
Yeah, he's still super smart player. As well.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3, Group A spots, Zach Bandali, another super strong dude.
Yeah. His left is proper.
Yeah, his left is good.
Yeah. And spot 3 for Group B is going to be Jeff Purdy.
Jeff Purdy. Group A, number 4 spot, Darrell Staken.
Nice. Ooh, that's a good first match. I
That is a
like
good
that. Yeah. Woohoo. All right. Spot 4 for Group B. Eddie
Arujo.
Come on.
Okay, number 5 spot, Group A. Sorry, Eddie. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm horrible with names. It's not your fault.
James Min.
Nice. Ooh, they're teammates. Maybe that'll be a switch. James and Paul, we might switch you guys out there so you're not pulling each other first and in the same group. All right, spot 5 for Group B. We've got, I grabbed 2. I want to do that. There's 1. Anthony Biafore versus Spoljar.
You want to switch these two?
Switch them right off?
Yeah, 5-5.
Let's see how it ends
Okay,
so we can see where the weight of the classes are.
All right, number 6 spot finishing out Group A is gonna be Dylan Costa.
And then the last one is Victor Belov.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't like them in the, like that's a... All right, so after further review, we have decided that it's best to leave it the same because we've got 3 teammates in the entire class. So even if we switch one from another group, like two of them are going to pull each other either way. So we're just going to leave it as it is. So starting Group A, match 1 will be
Greg Watts versus Dylan Costa. And then number 2 match will be Paul Belmore versus James Min. And then finally, Zach Bandali versus Darrell Staken. Can't fucking wait for that match.
Yeah, that's going to be an awesome match. And then Group B, we got, now we're back to everything happened at the same time. We've got Umesh Dervies versus Victor Belov. We've got Joseph Spoljar versus Anthony Biafore. And then we've got Jeff Purdy versus Eddie. See, it's my dyslexia. I want to say Ajaro, but I know that's not what it is. Arujo, see? Yeah, it's just dyslexia. That's all it is. It's just a fucking brain disorder. Anyway. So that's the first round matches, and then there's going to be 5 rounds, blah, 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 rotation. Everybody pulls everybody on to 225.
All right, on to 225, left hand. This class I'm in, so we'll see how it works out for me.
Yep.
Didn't work out well last time, but on to Group A, number 1 spots. Steve Noonan gets the advantage there.
Number 1 spot for Group B is going to be Tyler Hamilton.
Tyler Hamilton, okay. Number 2 spot, Group A, Derek Askey. It's his 4th class he's in.
Third
class. All right,
so, yeah, because he didn't get in time for he didn't want left hand, and then he filled in the spot, so he's pulling everybody all day. He's probably not going to stop, and he's repping. He's a beast. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
All right, so Group B, spot 2, we've got Jeff Cozier.
Okay, number 3 spot, Group A. Myself, Alex Keary. That's in the Group A spot.
That's not bad so far.
I'm okay with it.
See what happens.
Yeah, see.
All right, Group B, spot 3. See, it's dyslexia. I told you, Eddie. Sam Campbell. So he's like right on the line at 225. So he's gonna. Chappelle. Sorry. He's gonna make weight at 225, but still pull in the super heavies for right hand because he was heavier before anyway. So now he's riding the line there.
As long as he makes weight.
Yeah.
All right.
So just to make a note for everybody talking about that, since you said making weight. Most of the pullers know, but just to let it be known, the way it's going to work is if somebody doesn't make weight, they can still pull, but they can't advance to the finals. So if they make weight and then win their group, then whoever was second place in their group is the one that's going to advance to the super match, and they don't get to advance to the super match because they didn't make weight.
Yeah.
So
that's the fairest way to do it, and allow everyone to pull. So
yeah, exactly.
Number 4 spot for Group A, Jay Askey.
Woo! That's a nice rematch right off the bat.
Jay. Let's go, Jay.
I like that. All right. So Group B, spot 4, we've got Jamil double A. Sorry about the last name. It's on the screen, I'm sure.
Number 5 spot, Group A, Jamie Staken.
Oh,
boy.
shit.
Oh boy. I was hoping to wait for a super match, but okay.
Group B, spot 5, getting near the end now. Mike Smith.
Mike Smith.
This is balancing out nice.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
And finally, to finish out Group A, Remy Falardo.
And the last name in the bowl, we've got Sergey. All right,
Oh.
so I don't think we have to switch anything. That looks like
I mean,
super.
we've got
All right, after official BAL review, we have decided to make one switch so that we don't have the ASCIIs pulling in the same group. And without switching other teammates and fucking anything else up, it seems the best switch we can make is switching the 2 spots from Group A and B. So Jeff Cozier and Derek ASCII will just alternate groups, but stay in their same spot number 2. So now let's go through the matches, starting with Group A.
So Group A, the first match is going to be Steve Noonan versus Remy Falardo. Number 2 match, Jeff Cozier versus Jamie Staken. Big fucking boy. And finally, myself versus Jay ASCII,
Yep.
the rematch.
And then for Group B, happening at the same time, we've got Tyler Hamilton taking on Sergey.
Kaczynski.
Yeah, sorry about the last name. It's on the screen. Apologize for the pronunciation. But that's the first match. And then we've got Derek ASCII versus Mike Smith. That should be a banger. And then we've got Sam Chappelle versus Jamil AA. Again, sorry about the last name. And again, rotation from there. Everybody's going to pull everybody. Winner from A pulls a winner from B in a super match. Moving on to the last class, super heavies left hand, which is fucking stacked.
Oh, yeah. All right, now on to the super heavyweight class for left hand.
And we've only got 10 competitors so far in this class because we've had some switch arounds and some people drop out and all that stuff. But there are a couple people, Tyler Bolzan, maybe Rick Heidebrick, maybe Conrad Rosselli, I don't know, some guys that have said they might have interest. So we'll see who actually shows up on the day because there will be 2 spots open if somebody wants to show up and try to deal with any of these beasts that we're about to name out. All right, so first name for Group A will be... Oh.
Evan Burgoyne. Bad company.
Whoa.
Burgoyne gets number
That's
1
about
spot.
as good as it gets, Evan. Holy. All right.
He doesn't deserve it. But
Yeah, but he gets it. As far as the draw goes, that's how it goes. So, Evan Burgoyne, spot 1, Group A. So now, spot 1 for Group B will be Brandon Hallahan. Sorry.
All right, on to number 2 spot for Group A. Curtis Porkchop Cameron. So we may have to switch.
We
those
may
two.
switch because
Yeah.
that is a teammates and possibly final versus final match there.
Possibly,
So
Most
Group
likely.
Group B, spot 2. We've got Casey Bosa.
All right, on to the number 3 spot for Group A. Ray Belmore. Okay, this class is
It's
way
getting
too stacked.
stacked.
Way too stacked.
Getting stacked. All right, Group B, spot 3. Those are like probably the top 3 like picks, I think. Nick Fortin.
Nick Fortin. Okay, number 4 spot for Group A. Zach Shattuck. Okay, we got some big boys. in
Yeah,
this
and
class.
Zach said Zach's not usually a left-handed puller, but he has been training, and then he went back to practice, and he was like, actually, left is feeling pretty good, so he decided to sign up. So
Nice.
All right, so spot 4 for Group B is going to be Richard Lovin.
Okay, number 5 spot for Group A.
This will be the last spot for Group A, and then we'll likely make a change or 2.
Jordan Q.
So then this will be his brother.
Yeah.
Cameron.
No, that's John.
Oh, John Bosom, because his brother isn't pulling left. So last spot here is John Bosom. So we've got Casey and John in the same group. I think we switch Curtis and Casey like we did last time.
Yeah, let's do that.
I know John's going to want to feel Curtis's fucking strength and haven't been in the game as long as he has. He's going to want to know what's
going on these
there.
days.
Yeah. All right, after further official BAL review, we have decided to make one little switcheroo here to keep Casey Bosom and John Bosom out of the same group, and also Curtis Cameron and Evan Burgoyne, right?
Yeah, so what we did is we switched Casey and Cameron, and Curtis. So Curtis is now in Group B, and Casey's in Group A.
Yeah, and then basically, if we get one of these spots filled, it'll go into Group B, because Group B is maybe a little bit like Curtis has a a little bit of an advantage in that group.
Yeah, Group A is definitely very
Curtis
stacked.
probably has an advantage in almost any group anywhere in the country at this point right now. So it'll be interesting to see how this day goes. But like we said earlier, there's some chance that Tyler Bolzen, maybe Rick Heidebreck. I know Conrad before Nick Mantis's event was talking about, depending on how he feels, he might jump in. So those spots could get filled. And then the way it's going to run, because of that one missing spot, is the person in spot 1 is going to get a bye round 1, and then everybody will end up getting one bye as the rotation goes through, right?
Yep.
So that's how it's going to work.
So that closes out the BL event. It's going to be a fucking amazing event. Over 50 pullers, I believe. We're going to have cash prizes for the winner. Got a bunch of other prizes. Hammers for the winners.
Yeah, we've done these little mini sledges. That's why we're calling it Battle for the Sledge. So each weight class is going to win this little mini sledgehammer. We'll throw it up on the screen now. My wife Lisa, thanks again, has been doing all the wood engraving and the painting and everything. So pretty awesome prize we're trying to offer people and try to make it a great day.
And then we've got a Spartan helmet for the most armed and dangerous of the day. Basically.
Yeah, that's going to be the most dominant puller of the day. Yeah, not just like for one class, but for the whole day. I guess is kind of the concept. So yeah, it's going to be a great day of pulling. Going to hopefully give us a lot of great content to show you guys. And if you're there, hopefully it's a great day for everybody who attends. That's the end of the video.
Apart from that, please like the video, feedback in the comments,
subscribe, smash that bell, do all those things, and
monkeys out.